Welcome to Kodennected Voices, the podcast where lived experience meets trauma-informed truth. I'm Janine, founder of Kodennected, somatic trauma coach and specialist in narcissistic abuse recovery and neurodivergent well-being. Here we talk about things like workplace trauma, emotional manipulation, nervous system healing, and the power of reclaiming your voice. Whether you're navigating narcissistic abuse, parenting through neurodivergence, or rebuilding after burnout, this space is for you. Let's reconnect, let's embody, let's transform. You're listening to Kodennected Voices. Let's begin. Hi, I'm Janine, and welcome back to Kodennected Voices. Today's episode is about something that many people live with in silence. The way trauma and chronic stress don't just affect our emotions, they get stored in our bodies, showing up as illness. If you've ever gone to the doctor with real symptoms, fatigue, pain, gut issues, migraines, only to be told your tests look normal, you'll know the frustration. You leave with no answers, but your body still feels anything but normal. That's because there's no blood test, no MRI, no scan for trauma. Stress and trauma live in the body in ways medicine can't always measure. And today I want to talk about what's happening underneath and how healing is possible. Your autonomic nervous system scans for safety 6 times every second, always asking the same question: am I safe? When the answer feels like no, your body shifts into survival mode. This activates fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And here's the key. In survival mode, your body prioritizes staying alive right now, not long-term health. Blood literally drains away from your gut, digestion, and even immune activity, because your system thinks, I don't need to digest food if I might need to run. This is why trauma survivors often struggle with digestive problems like IBS, bloating, or sensitivities, lower immunity, frequent infections or slow healing, hormonal imbalances, and chronic fatigue. It's not weakness, it's biology. When you're under constant stress, your body keeps releasing cortisol. In small doses, cortisol helps you survive. It numbs pain, sharpens your reflexes, and keeps you alert. But when stress never switches off, cortisol becomes toxic. It keeps the body inflamed, and chronic inflammation is like a slow fire burning beneath the surface. And here's the fascinating part. Inflammation often shows up in the weak spots of the body, the areas already vulnerable. For some, it's migraines or headaches. For others, it's chronic gut issues. Others experience back pain, autoimmune flare-ups, or asthma. 2 people can experience the same trauma, but their symptoms look completely different. That's because stress finds the cracks, the places the body is already carrying strain. So when the doctor says everything looks normal, what they're not measuring is this invisible survival load. This doesn't just affect us individually, it carries across generations. The ACE study, or Adverse Childhood Experiences, showed that people who grew up with higher levels of stress and trauma had far higher risks of chronic illnesses later in life. Heart disease, diabetes, even certain cancers. But here's the hope. When one person begins to heal, regulate their nervous system, and practice repair, the cycle starts to shift. You don't just change your health, you change the story for the next generation. So what do we do with all this? Number 1, nervous system regulation. Simple breath work. Inhale and exhale twice as long. Movement and grounding. Practices that remind the body it's safe again. Number 2, self-compassion over shame. Instead of asking, why is my body betraying me? Ask, how is my body protecting me? And number 3, repair over perfection. You don't have to get it all right. Each time you pause, apologize, repair, or soothe, you teach your body and your children's bodies a new story. So next time you feel the flare-up of pain, or the doctor tells you your tests are fine, but you know you don't feel fine, remember this. Your body is not broken. Your body is not against you. Your body is holding the survival strategies that once kept you alive. And healing happens when you begin to listen, to regulate, and to bring safety back in. If this episode resonates with you, please share it with someone who's ever been told it's all in your head. It's not. It's in your body. And your body deserves compassion. Until next time, this is Kodennected Voices. Thank you for joining me on Kodennected Voices. If something in today's episode spoke to you, trust that it mattered. Your story matters. If you'd like trauma-informed support as you heal, grow and reclaim your nervous system, you can connect with me via Instagram at Kodennected. And if you found this episode helpful, please share it, subscribe and leave a review. It helps this podcast reach those who are still learning how to feel safe again. Until next time, reconnect, embody, transform. This is Kodennected Voices.